Well, first of all, I'm glad to be here. I'm Liz Wadlington, Union County Happy Pack President. Let me tell you about Union County Happy Pack. When you see this symbol with this child in a backpack, represents Union County Happy Pack. We are a community or a county-wide weekly food backpack program for children in need. So they take food home, like these non-perishable foods, every Friday, so that they have food during the weekend until they get back to school on Monday. And so we partner with Tri-State Food Bank and supply the food all during the school year. And right now we have 249 children in the program, and that would equate to just about 10,000 food bags a year. Kentucky's food insecurity percentage is higher than the national percentage. So we started thinking about that. And back in 2008, we started really seeking the Lord's guidance and His provision on whether or not there was a need here in the county. Was it really happening right here where we live, that children were going an entire weekend with very little or no food? And so the immediate response was affirmed with teacher testimony as well as support from the community. And so that's how our humble start began. And then it reached out to the entire county, and we have 5 schools and 2 churches that store the food and then distribute the food weekly. Well, there are a lot of different stories about the impact of supplying children with food. I think of a recent one with a new family resource who help us in each one of the school situations. And she told me that the children come up and ask her and remind her, Friday we get our food. Friday we get our food, because that is on their mind. That reminds us that it is still definitely a need. And I'm always reminded of a story of a child that ran up to school at the beginning of Monday morning, wringing wet, and the teacher on early duty said, "Come on, let's take you in and get you some dry clothes." And that child was insistent to run to the cafeteria to get some food. And so the teacher was still like, "Let's get you dry first." And then upon further investigation, found out that child did not eat that weekend. And so that need was definitely there. And so we said we have to do something. And so that's when we started the program, and we've had tremendous support from our county. The future, that's a really good question. We are always planning a year ahead with Union County Happy Pack. So we are working on 22-23 commitments, because when we make a commitment, we are unsure of the number that's coming. So we have to just trust in the Lord that He's going to provide. And so we're thinking of different fundraisers. So our future is uncertain, but historically it's been provided for, and then we're just always overwhelmed with the generosity of the community and knowing that we're trying the best we can. So that's what we're trying to do for the future. That is, our funding is a combination of different individuals, concerned individuals. I think of the compassion of the different churches and how they creatively give. I think of businesses and the season of giving, just as a prime example of how they give back to the community. Civic organizations have also been very creative in their fundraising in ways that they've donated to us. I think of the grants that we've applied for and other ways that some people don't think of. We've had students have birthday parties, and they want to give proceeds to Happy Pack instead of receive presents, or a bereavement gift when a loved one passes and they want to do something to honor that person, and those proceeds go to Happy Pack. And every little bit adds up to help these children. and so we're thankful. Thinking about the different ways that we come up with fundraising opportunities are just wide and varied. We've had from a pumpkin roll event of selling pumpkin rolls to raffles for quilts. A motorcycle organization had a poker run. We've had golf scrambles that different area businesses have sponsored. Like I said, we have to get really creative. We've had dinners where we had the dueling pianos come in, and people enjoyed themselves, but they also knew that they were coming to give to a really good cause. So we're always looking for a new way to give back. Happy Pack is always in need of prayer, always. Happy Pack is also in need of ambassadors knowing what we do and how we continue. So we're in need of a voice in the community so that we're on people's minds when they think of ways that they can help other people. So a way to help would possibly be to share or like our Facebook page, just to get the word out of what we're doing. Another thing that we might need would be to volunteer. All of us, it's a nonprofit organization. It's all completely 100% volunteers. And our board meets quarterly, and we always have something to do there. And then we also need really good ideas. When you say need, there's always thinking about this changing world with COVID. We had to really get out of the box and figure out how we were going to get food to children. And the need for volunteers was greater when the children were not in school. So getting involvement and more participation is a great need. The money from Season of Giving will tremendously help us. Thinking about the impact of the proceed, I think of $20 and I divide it by the cost of the food. So that alone is 3.3 meals for a child. I think of the times I've just gone for a whole day without food. I can't imagine a child going for a whole day without food. And that would supply 3 times that for just one of those gifts. So I can see it multiplying and really helping a lot of children. Please stop by and get your 10 from Planters Bank in Sturgis or the Drive-In in Sturgis. It has a tea towel in here and a Kentucky ornament, all local crafted. 100% of proceeds go to Union County Happy Pack. Make for a wonderful Christmas gift. Thanks. I forgot my little man. I'm really excited. Our community gets to come to Planters Bank in Sturgis or the Drive-In and check out this tin that Season of Giving is all about. It has local Kentucky tin with all things Kentucky, along with a tea towel and an ornament. This is awesome. And 100% of the proceeds goes to Union County Happy Pack. And this campaign will start on Monday, November the 1st. What an awesome gift this would be for anybody, but then also know you're really helping children in need, and Happy Pack thanks you. Will that work?